Welcome back to CryptoZonZ, peer-to-peer, trustless, permissionless, decentralized news gets you into CryptoZonZ. Caution, you may never want to get out. Self-image. Today we'll talk about self-image, positive self-image, and you can catch the playback on this under the playlist entitled Self-Improvement. So many of us, of course, we know tips on self-image, positive self-speak, self-affirmations. I'm chuckling because I got an idea to do this video by watching a replay of a classic Saturday Night Live video with Stuart Smalley, who's Al Franken, and Michael Jordan. Stuart Smalley is a unlicensed therapist, but he introduces Michael Jordan as Michael J. to protect his anonymity. And of course that was at Michael's prime. But in that video, he has Michael look into the mirror and do some positive self-speak. And in this video, I'm going to bring up something that isn't talked about a lot, but is extremely powerful. And likewise, there's been a lot of studies done on this. Some have shown that people who speak to themselves are actually more intelligent. And there's good reason for that, because when we talk to ourselves audibly and hear ourselves speak, it actually helps us to work out plans, to process things we might be happy about in our own mind, and it really aids that kind of a work of working through issues. People can classically wake up from a dream that disturbed them to wake up, and then they think about the things that are on their mind. And in much the same way, when we look in the mirror at an image of ourselves, it can be extremely powerful. When you're brushing your teeth, or you guys when you're shaving and looking in the mirror, even if it's just something brief, it can be extremely powerful, a great way to set out the day. But one thing I want to bring up here to kind of deepen the impact of that power is, when you, it simply is looking in your own eyes, looking into your own soul, if you will. And when we have relationships, close relationships with people, especially partners, girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever the case is, or a spouse, they really, when we look into their eyes when they're talking, they really have a sense that you are present with them, and that is a very, very powerful thing. It's very, very encouraging if you want to really do well in your own relationship. If you're in a very meaningful relationship, or a long-standing relationship, or a marriage, you can concentrate on when your spouse speaks. If you want to encourage them, stop everything you're doing and look right in their eyes. Don't just like, oh yeah, and keep reading or keep whatever. Of course it makes sense, but not just looking at their face, but look right into their eyes. Can you really tell me right now what color their eyes are? But getting to how that can help the individual, I challenge you to try that for yourself. Look right into your own eyes, and the power comes from belief, and a belief in oneself that we're really created to do something powerful, or created to do something good, created to be victorious, created to do things that are meaningful, to have a really great life. And I totally, absolutely believe that. The thing that happens with people is, as we grow up, so much of what happens in our developmental years has a lifelong impact for many of us, or some of us can struggle with tragedy or very, very negative things that happened when we were growing up, and it continued to impact us throughout much or all of our life if we don't get a hold of it. And to be able to correct that or to maintain that is really, really important. So I just suggest, hey, check it out, try it out for yourself. Look into your own eyes. And do as Stuart Smalley said, I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me. Hashtag love all, serve others. If this quick little video has made an impact for you, I appreciate it if you click on the green planet there. And I wish you well, I wish you wealth, I wish you health, and until next time, peace.